What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's the first time in a while that we've actually made a video talking on camera. The reason we haven't been making a lot of videos and stopped kind of the build series on the Maserati and some of the other stuff is because actually, as you guys see in the title, we are moving. We got a new shop up in Carlsbad. It's about 30 minutes north of where we are now in Miramar area. We are technically still in San Diego County. So yes, we are still OMD San Diego. So we're going to start off with a little bit of story time actually. Most of you guys know by now, or if you don't, you should, that Ferrari Steve is my father. And my father actually started by working on Ferraris and has been a Ferrari mechanic in this exact building for over 23 years. He moved into this building in 1998 and has been in this building since. So of course my dad and I have had a lot of great memories in this building. You know, I grew up here watching him, tune and build twin turbo Ferraris and all kinds of stuff. But we kind of knew now with Martin on board and with OMD starting to grow that we really needed our own building and our own place to kind of grow and build on top of what we already are doing. And so we ended up buying a place up in Carlsbad. We'll probably show that rather in the end of this video or maybe the beginning of the second video on us moving. I'm going to show you guys kind of the process of moving out of the shop we're currently in and kind of what it takes to move into a new shop if you're somebody that's interested in this kind of field. So let's get right to it. I'll walk you guys around the shop and show you some of the things that we're going to have to move. It's definitely going to take quite a bit. It'll probably take us the next, at least probably week or two. We're doing some work on the new shop, which we'll show in probably the next video. So of course, this is Martin's section that you guys have seen in a bunch of videos. Martin's workbench he made himself. This is full not stainless, fuck. Of course, this is Martin's workbench, which you guys have seen in a bunch of videos. This Martin made himself out of steel. One of the cool things that we're doing for this new building is that we bought a forklift. We're gonna have that delivered to the new shop pretty soon. And we'll be able to forklift a lot of this stuff in and out of the new shop, which would make everything a lot easier to move. Of course, this section over here is our compressor area. We have this awesome, I don't remember the name of this thing, Keyser. It's great. I'm probably not going to even put that in the video, but there it is. Of course, we do have 3 lifts, which you guys have seen in videos. We're actually all the way down to 3 cars. One of the reasons that we haven't filmed a lot is a lot of the cars that were in the shop have been, finished and sent out, or some of the projects like Steven's Maserati that we're doing, or the 246, which I'm sure some of you guys saw on Instagram. Those have been sent back to their owners to hold them until we're in the new shop, and they'll come back for us to finish them. The only 3 cars that we have left in the shop that we are going to have to move with us is the Turbo 308 that we're doing, the Jaguar, and the Diablo. The Diablo has not been in a lot of videos at all. You guys have probably seen it in the background. We haven't talked about it, but it's just getting full engine rebuild. The engine is pretty much done. It's just got to go back into the car and then made to work. The machine, of course, is going to have to get moved. You guys have seen the machine in a couple of videos. Steve is currently working on the last project that he's going to do in the machine before we move. Hopefully we'll have that done by the end of the week. And then this is going to get picked up and moved. Of course, this machine is way the heck too heavy for us to move, so we'll have to have somebody move that. That'll probably be kind of something cool to show you guys on camera, that getting moved out. So upstairs, of course, is where we have a lot of the storage for the CNC stuff. Is up in this corner. And then back over there is all of our engine storage, as well as some of the jigs that Martin makes for parts and other stuff like that. Of course, our stereo system, which I'm sure you guys have maybe seen on Instagram. If you guys don't know, my father Steve is almost deaf. So of course we have a 7,000 watt stereo system. This will probably be like one of the last things that we move out. And then of course set up in the new shop, can't get rid of that. This is Steve's work area and toolboxes. Everything is kind of a mess. We've kind of been getting prepped to move over the last couple of months, so everything's a little bit of a mess right now. This is our hardware section of the shop. Martin and I are going to have to organize this actually pretty soon so we can take these off the wall. We're thinking just get little bags to put all of them in and mark them what they are. and then take these racks off and take them to the new shop. This is Martin's toolbox. We'll have to have that picked up. All of our oil and stuff, that'll come last. And then this, actually, if you guys have seen on Instagram recently, is the last engine that we put together before we move. This is Josh Barron's, or EOT, as you guys know him on the internet. This is his Beams engine. We did the old school garage Boso Rasta color on his valve cover. Martin painted that. It actually turned out really, really good, I think. Here you guys see it in a different light. So that's now fully built with, Ferrari Steve's cam timing, which is based on a Ferrari. And we, of course, have our little VVTi canceling plugs here. And the last thing on this car is it's already got its stainless steel exhaust flange. And then this car is going to be built pretty much exactly the same spec that Martin's engine is, which is about 400 wheel, 11 pounds of boost. It should be great. And so yeah, you guys will see that soon for sure on both our channel and a little bit on EOT's as well. And then he'll have it in his car, and I'm sure he'll be ripping it soon. So I'll walk you guys upstairs and show you mess number 55 of the building right now. Since we decided we were moving, it's kind of been hard to keep everything clean. We've just kind of been throwing stuff everywhere knowing that we're going to move it anyway. These are the wheels for the Starlet. The plan is to finish that soon, like I told you guys. And then this is just all a big mess. This is our parts area back here with, our tension rods, cam plugs, all that kind of stuff, beam swap kits. All of this is gonna have to be moved, and I think actually today, to finish off this video, I think Martin and I are gonna try and find a way to somewhat organize these in boxes so that we can move them all without getting scratched. We definitely don't want to send you guys scratched parts. So that's one of the things we want to box up and make sure that it gets all traveled clean and no problem. So let's get right to it. So this is our new shop. I'll walk in the front door with you guys. You can see that they had a lobby and like a little reception area. But like we told you earlier, is that we're actually having quite a bit of work done to this shop because a lot of this front section of the shop was all built out with offices. So the current plan is to keep this office here, and then keep this side room that's right here to be like an engine and wiring room. They left us a little cherry blossom tree, which is pretty cool actually. And then a lot of all of this stuff is going to get torn out. You can see they're doing quite a bit of work here. It does have this kind of cool atrium with a skylight. However, I do believe that's going to be coming out because it's all supported by this wall, which is coming out as well. So we've got a construction team in the back working right now. They currently have got a lot of the back taken out, and they're just kind of cleaning up some of the mess now. So all of this, of course, is going to be, open warehouse where we have the lifts and do a lot of the actual car work. One of the awesome things about this place that's really a benefit to us and what we're trying to do is that we're going to have 2 bay doors for the first time. So, Steve and Martin will both be able to, work on cars independently of each other and move cars in and out, which will be really, really nice for us. So the most awesome thing about this building is it is, like we said, a growth opportunity for us. So the current shop that we've been in now for multiple years is just over 2,700 square feet. And this building is close to 3,900 square feet. So we're getting basically 1,200 square feet extra, as well as gaining a second bay door. So it's gonna be a lot of growth opportunity for us to be able to work on stuff and continue to grow, not only what we're working on, but how much we can kind of take in, which we're really, really excited for. We have a lot of plans, and definitely once we, start to kind of work on the shop, we're definitely going to keep you guys updated on how that's going and kind of our plans for the shop and when we can get back to working on cars. So the plan up here is to take out this reception and kind of cut the wall right where this crack already is on this wall, and then have this wall here and kind of have like an open floor plan lobby And then of course the bathrooms and the kitchenette are up in there. And it's all just gonna lead to the open warehouse where we work on cars, and we're gonna have the CNC machine moved as well and put there. So we're gonna have to plan out where that's going. The first thing that's gonna happen once they're done with a lot of the construction work and taking out all of this stuff is that we really wanna have the time to kind of plan out where everything's gonna go, you know, Martin's workbench and the CNC machine and the 3 lifts, and just kind of plan out where, you know, we want everything to be laid out and how we want it to go. And then once we do that, we can kind of start to move. And I think once we have everything planned out, it'll be a lot smoother to just move out and move in and get back to work on cars. So that's gonna be it for this video. We're gonna head back to our old shop and start to get prepped for moving, get everything kind of in order. And they're gonna keep doing the construction work. I'm sure in the next episode, this will probably be close to done, if not done. They're supposed to be done early next week. And we'll be able to start moving stuff in and kind of laying out our new shop. We'll see you guys then.